Have you ever felt like the universe has conspired against you? Like every failure, every betrayal, every disappointment has dug you deeper into a hole you can't escape from? It's easy to believe that when life knocks you down, it's the end of the story. But what if I told you that the hardest battles lead to the most legendary comebacks? Have you ever wondered why some people rise stronger after they've been broken? What's their secret? Is it luck? Or is it something darker, something deeper? The truth is, the greatest comebacks aren't born from success. They're forged in the fires of struggle, in the moments when everything seems lost. Do you feel that? That fire inside you that refuses to die no matter how many times life tries to put it out? That's your call to greatness. Your story isn't finished yet. Your comeback will be more than just a return. It will be a revolution. But here's the real question. Are you ready to claim it? Are you prepared to face what's coming, to push through the pain, and to rise when the world tells you to stay down? Because what's coming next will shake you to your core, and you'll want to see how this story unfolds. Stay with me. This journey isn't over, not by a long shot. Your legendary comeback is waiting. You see, most people think the comeback is the easy part, the glory, the spotlight. But it's the journey to that moment that breaks most people before they ever reach it. And let me tell you, this is where it gets real. This is where you find out who you truly are. You've been knocked down, hard. Maybe it's betrayal from someone you loved. Maybe it's a failure so crushing you felt like there was no coming back. Maybe it's the moments where you doubted yourself more than anyone else could. We all face it. The moments where the weight of the world seems unbearable and the silence around you gets louder than your inner strength. But here's the thing about pain. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who you are, how strong you think you are, or how many times you've bounced back before. It's relentless. It will take you to the brink of your breaking point, forcing you to question everything, every decision, every mistake, every choice that led you here. It feels like the universe is conspiring against you, pushing you to surrender, to let go, to stay defeated. So what happens then? Do you give in to the voices telling you that you're not strong enough? Do you listen to the whispers that tell you it's over? The easy choice is to walk away, to retreat into the comfort of giving up. But that's not what legendary comebacks are made of. When you're at your lowest, when every step feels like it's dragging you deeper into darkness, that's when you have a choice. You can either stay down, swallowed by the weight of your own doubts, or you can dig in your heels and rise. Rising is the hardest part of the journey. It's when you have to face your demons head on. The failures, the shame, the regret, all of it comes rushing back, and in that moment you'll wonder if it's worth it. You'll question whether you have enough left in you to fight back. But here's the thing. You don't rise by looking at the summit, thinking about the glory of the comeback. You rise by embracing the struggle. You rise when you decide that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you get knocked down, you will never stay down. That's what makes your comeback legendary. It's easy to think that all of this pain is meaningless, that the struggle isn't worth it. But the truth is that each scar, each bruise, each failure is a chapter in your story. They don't define you, they prepare you. Every challenge, every setback, every betrayal has equipped you with something vital. The strength to keep going, the resilience to push past what everyone else thought was your limit. But here's the catch. This isn't the part where you get to relax. This is where the true fight begins. It's not enough to just get back up. You have to rise with purpose. You have to fight harder than you ever have before. You have to dig deep within yourself and pull out that one last ounce of strength you thought you didn't have. And then you face the world again. And this time, you don't let it crush you. Because in the end, the greatest comebacks aren't about the victory, they're about the battle. And the battles, they change you. Every scar, every bruise, every moment of doubt makes the comeback legendary. Are you ready for that fight? Because it's coming, whether you're prepared or not. And when it does, you'll know it's the only thing standing between you and your greatness. The world might try to keep you down, but it doesn't know what you're made of yet. And soon, neither will they. You've struggled, fought and bled through every single moment. You've taken the punches, faced the betrayals, and withstood the overwhelming weight of doubt that threatened to crush you. But here's the moment of truth. The world has been watching. Not in the way you thought, though. Not waiting for you to fall, but waiting for you to rise. You see, the world doesn't recognize the strongest warriors when they're on top. They recognize them when they get back up, after they've been knocked down. And now? Now, it's time for the revelation. The truth you've been avoiding. The lesson hidden beneath all the pain. It's all about to become clear. You are the storm. You are the force that no one saw coming. The one that can break through the walls that life built around you. Everything you've endured wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You were never meant to stay down, no matter how brutal the fall was. Your failures, your mistakes, they weren't signs that you should give up. They were stepping stones. The universe wasn't trying to destroy you, it was sculpting you, molding you into the person you are now. Now, it's time to look at everything differently. The way you see your struggles, the way you view your past, has to change. Every setback, every scar, every painful memory is part of the foundation of your comeback. The darkness you fought through was never meant to defeat you. It was the fuel you needed to ignite the fire within you, a fire that is now burning brighter than ever. This is the moment when it all clicks. This is when the anger, the pain, the frustration transforms into something greater. This is when you realize the power was never outside of you. It was always within you. The thing you were searching for in the world, in others, was already inside you, waiting for the right moment to unleash. And that moment is now. Everything you've been through has led you here, to this exact point where you take control. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You are the architect of your own destiny. The power was never about avoiding the pain. It was about embracing it and using it to fuel your rise. It was about realizing that you can bend the universe to your will, that nothing can stop you once you've awakened the true force within. But here's where it gets even more intense. This revelation, it changes everything. You don't go back to being the person you were. You've crossed a threshold that cannot be undone. The person you once were, the version of yourself that suffered in silence, that person is dead. And what stands in front of the world now? The legend, the warrior, the one who defied the odds, the one who refused to stay down, and the one who will stop at nothing to claim their rightful place. What do you do when you realize the only thing standing between you and your greatness was the illusion of weakness? You don't run from it, you face it, you embrace it, you become it. And then, you break through. This is the revelation. The moment where the impossible becomes your reality. Where you become the legend you were always meant to be. And the world won't know what hit it. Because now, you're unstoppable. So, what happens next? How do you take this power and turn it into something even greater? The answer is waiting, but it's up to you to grab it. Don't blink, because the next phase is just around the corner. And trust me, what comes next will shake you to your core. You've faced the darkness, and now you stand in the light. It's not just any light. It's the light that comes after the storm, the light that reveals who you really are. And what you've discovered is far more powerful than you ever imagined. You are no longer the person who was defeated by life. You are the force that overcame it. This is your moment of transformation. You've earned it. Every scar, every tear, every ounce of pain you've endured has made you stronger. You are no longer defined by the failures of your past. You are defined by the courage to keep going, even when everything around you screamed to stop. The world has tried to hold you back, to break you, but instead it forged you into something more unstoppable than anyone could have predicted. You've realized the truth. You are not a victim. You are a survivor. And survivors don't just come back, they come back stronger. They rise not just to reclaim what was lost, but to redefine their future. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. You've got the power, the resilience, and the fire to take on anything that comes next. This is where most people would stop, but not you. You've crossed the line. You've risen above the struggle. And now? Now, you become the person who shapes the world around you. Your comeback isn't just a story, it's a legacy, a living, breathing force that will inspire others long after it's over. So stand tall, embrace the power you've unlocked within yourself, because now, nothing can stop you. You've already proven you're unstoppable. The question is, what are you going to do with all this power? It's time to make the world see you for what you truly are, a force to be reckoned with. And trust me, the world is watching. Your legendary comeback has only just begun. Now this is where you make the decision. Will you let this fire burn out, or will you use it to light the path ahead? The comeback you've been waiting for isn't something that happens by chance. It happens because you choose to make it happen. You've been given the power, the strength, and the knowledge to break through. But the real question is, what are you going to do with it? You've seen how the story unfolds. You've felt the power that comes from every challenge, every setback. Now, it's your turn to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. The moment is now. Step forward, take control, and turn your pain into the fuel that propels you into greatness. Remember, a legendary comeback isn't just about bouncing back. It's about taking everything you've learned and using it to create something powerful, something unstoppable. Don't let the world define you. You define it. Step into your greatness, step into your power, and let your story inspire those who are waiting to see what happens next. If you're ready to rise, to transform, and to make the world see your power, then take that first step today. Don't wait. Your legendary comeback starts now. If you found this video helpful and you're ready to take your comeback to the next level, make sure to like, comment, and share with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more motivation and insights that will help you stay on track, because the journey to your legendary comeback is just getting started. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.